What's going on, guys? JT Bedlets here with another episode of FS19. This episode is going to be a little day later for what I'm about to explain, and that's because I try to have a little respect and not post it on Monday like I wanted to, because Mr. Phoenix Feather posts his I'm having a blank. Sorry, I just woke up. Has his Phoenix moments on Monday, and he does farm sim. So I try to be respectful a little bit, and not post the same game that he posted on the same day. Not that it really mattered, because I mean it's the Feather. Everybody loves the Phoenix moments, and if you don't, there's something wrong with you. Because if you want to know information about what the Feather's going to do all week, you might want to watch his Phoenix moments. I'm just saying, bro. It amazes me how many people come in Discord and be like, "What's this? What do we do? Why did that happen? Why did that happen?" Did you watch the Phoenix moment? No. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Dan. You should have probably watched the Phoenix moment, because he probably explains it. But beyond the fact of that matter, because what I'm about to say, probably not going to get much respect for him, because all I have to say is a fuck you, a fuck a sheriff, a fuck the cast pajamas. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, baby. That's right. Chiefs. Let me rephrase that. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl against the 49ers. Now, why do I say it like that? Because all I've heard from those three is the Chiefs are horrible. Chiefs suck. Chiefs ain't going to do nothing. They can't win a playoff game. And then their comment is, well, you say they're the worst team ever. No, correction. I said we had the worst defense ever. And at that point in time, we was the worst defense ever. But I'm proud of my boys, because the defense have stepped up, especially the last half of the season. I want to say since maybe week 13, the defense have really stepped up and really proven. Tyrann Mathieu, a.k.a. the Honey Badger, one of the best players on defense, in my opinion. We picked up Terrell Suggs. Yes, Mr. Feather, I said it. The one and only Terrell Suggs, who, by the way, loves it in Kansas City. And probably going to stay in Kansas City if we win the Super Bowl. Now, I said if. I say, this is where y'all get crazy, because I'm not going to get cocky. We are playing the 49ers. 49ers are the real deal. They are. They are the real deal. I give credit where credit is due. But yes, I've heard shit talking from all three of them. How Chiefs won't do nothing, can't do nothing. Patrick Mahomes is not a great quarterback. Which, I mean, all the records he's broken within 2 years. The two comebacks he's had this postseason, I'm pretty sure he stamped it. And if he wins the Super Bowl, yeah, he is going to stamp his time as a great quarterback. And yes, Mr. Cat's Pajama. Now I will give Phoenix and Dalton credit for this, because they did stand up for Andy Reid. But you, Mr. Cat's Pajamas, yes, Andy Reid will go down as one of the greatest coaches ever. Now, we'll give credit. He's not as good as Belichick. Belichick is probably the greatest coach of all time. I will say that. But you can't say Andy Reid is not a great coach when the guy only knows how to win. I mean, say what you want. Facts are facts. He knows how to win. Man, it feels so good to get that off my chest. It really, really does. Now, like I said, I'm not going to get cocky. We still got one game ahead. But at least I can say my team was the latest team to be in a Super Bowl compared to all three of you. And so, yeah, I at least got that. Even if we don't win, I at least got that. But yeah, I will never get cocky and say we're going to win the Super Bowl. Because when you start getting cocky is where you mess up. That's where you mess up. Now, I will say I do like the odds. I do like the odds of the Chiefs winning. You know, I like I said, I got to give credit where credit due. 49ers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them guys, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you sit there and claim that, oh, I knew the whole time the 49ers were gonna go to the Super Bowl, you full of shit, man. You full of shit. The experts didn't have them. Nobody had the 49ers, for one, going to the Super Bowl, let alone even going to the playoffs. Now, I give them full credit, man. They played phenomenal this year, and they proved to be the real deal. And they took care of business when it needed to be taken care of. And I give them 100% credit for that. But the way our offense has been playing, and with the healthy Patty Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, who, again, is another player that people want to talk shit on, but potentially will go down as one of the greatest tight ends of all time. You know, I just like the way our offense is playing right now, and our defense is playing pretty damn good. But, oh, man, it feels so good to get that off my chest. It does. It does. And I say it with love, you know. I get to talk shit because, like I said, my team is going to the Super Bowl. And again, I know they're going to say, like, well, you talk shit on the Chiefs all the time. Well, I kind of have that right to. It's my team. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't talk shit on your own team, you don't criticize the stuff they do, you're not a real fan. It's that simple. It's that simple. A fan is someone who sees things realistically. Now, yeah, at the point in time when our defense was playing like shit, I realistically saw it. Hey, our defense is horrible. They're not gelling. They're, you know, team was playing like crap. You know, you got to be realistic about it. Now, our defense has stepped up. They've been playing lights out. And especially my boy, which a lot of people don't know this, but one of my favorite players on the team, and has been since he's been, we drafted him, is a.k.a. Dirty Dan Sorensen. Now, if y'all don't know who that is, y'all haven't been watching football. He has to be one of the most underrated defensive backs in the NFL. Now, when I say that, I'm not claiming that he's the greatest or he's even great. Now, in my opinion, he's great. Yeah, he is. But realistically, you know, he's not going to be up there with Sherman Williams. He should be Sherman Williams. He's annoying. He's not up there with Richard Sherman. You know, he's not up there with Patrick Peterson, or even Tyrann Mathieu, or Devin Cordy. You know, he's not up there with those players. But the man does so much for the Chiefs defense, and he doesn't get the recognition. I mean, you know, like last week against the Texans, you know, he had the big stop on the fake punt, and that's kind of what turned the game around for the Chiefs. He makes a lot of big, good tackles. He makes a lot of plays, especially in crunch time. You know, people forget. I don't know how many times he's had a game-winning interception that's helped seal the game for the Chiefs. You know, if it wasn't for him getting these interceptions, we could have easily lost those games. But, you know, he's a player that doesn't get much recognition. And I've always been a big fan of him. I know there's a lot of Chiefs fans or supposed Chiefs fans around that's like, oh, we should get rid of him. He's horrible. Why? Because he's been burnt on a player or two? Okay. Name me one player that hasn't. You get the best defensive back of all time, and I promise you, I could prove where they've been burnt on the play. It just happens. That's part of it. But to say to get rid of him because of it, not so much. Not so much. But yeah. Like I said, I just had to get it off my chest. It's going to be a short video, and yes, it is all about the Chiefs because I am super excited, and You know, with every right. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since we've been. It's been 50 years. 50 years since the Chiefs have been to the Super Bowl. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's rigged. Nah, it's not rigged. But in my opinion, I think it will be a great game. I think, in my opinion, what I deep down really wanted to see was a Chiefs versus Saints Super Bowl. I really wanted that to happen. Fortunately, it didn't happen that way. And like I said, I think the 49ers are going to be a great game. You know, they're a great team. They definitely deserve to be there. They've proven, they deserve to be there. And if people say that they haven't proven it, you don't know jack squat about football. Just like I said, I give credit where credit's due. I ain't gonna lie, I knew the Patriots weren't going to go. I've been trying to tell people for a long time, Tom Brady is not a great quarterback. People think he's great. And this is what pisses me off about Super Bowls, because a team wins the Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden it's not the team that won the Super Bowl, it was the quarterback that won the Super Bowl. And that's what pisses me off about Brady fans and New England fans. No offense, Kelly, but you know it's true. When New England wins the Super Bowl, Tom Brady, you know, the fans up there act like Tom Brady's the only one that played that entire game by himself. You know, for a few years ago, for instance, when they played Seattle, all Seattle had to do was run that ball and they would have won the game. But they didn't, because Pete Carroll's an idiot. He's like, hey, I know we have the best running back of all time right now at this moment in time, and we know for a fact he's going to score. You ain't going to stop him. So let's go ahead and throw the ball. But you know what's funny is I don't think Tom Brady intercepted that ball. But if you ask a New England fan, he did. He intercepted that ball and won the game for him. But you know, it goes to show you, Belichick is what you guys really need in New England, not Tom Brady. Because I'm going to say it right here, right now. Tom Brady can go anywhere, and I promise you, he's not going to win that Super Bowl. Belichick can win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady. And in fact, to prove my point even more, had New England kept Jimmy Garoppolo, who, by the way, is the quarterback for the 49ers, who, in fact, is in the Super Bowl, that would have proven right there that you guys didn't need Tom Brady. Tom Brady's not that good. What made him good was Belichick always built a team around him. And I know Kelly's going to argue blue and blue, and I really don't give a shit, because facts are facts. Tom Brady's always had a team built around him. They didn't build a team around him this year. Look what happened. Making horrible throws. And not only that, he's getting old. I mean, he's washed up. He's not throwing the ball like he used to. He don't have the weapons he used to. But, yeah. I've tried telling people for years. You know what? Bill Belichick can win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady. And had he kept Jimmy Garoppolo, I think he would have been able to prove that. I do think Bill's going to go out and get another quarterback and build him up and build a team around him to where they can win a Super Bowl. And I ain't going to lie, one of these days I would love to see New England win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady, just so Bill Belichick can prove that point. But I'm telling you right now, Tom Brady can't go anywhere else and win a Super Bowl. I'll make that prediction right here, right now. And I know that's going to piss off all New England fans, because, let's face it, y'all like sucking his dick. You do. And I know what you're going to say. You're like, oh, this time we guys are with Patty Mahomes. No. I mean, yeah, Patty's great. He is. He's great. But, you know, it helps that we have, you know, a really good offensive line. We have one of the best tight ends in the NFL. We got a great, because I can't speak. We have a great weaponry of wide receivers. Yes, Tyreek Hill is one of the best receivers out there, one of the most underrated receivers out there. Fight me about it, because let's just face the point. Once he gets the ball, it's hard to stop him. There's a reason he finds the end zone a lot. We got Sammy Watkins, who I ain't gonna lie, I've always been a Sammy Watkins fan, but it was difficult to kind of get behind him due to the fact because he has a history of being injured a lot. Now, when he's not injured, he's a great wide receiver, and he's proven it many times. DeMarcus Robinson has stepped up, especially in the last couple of years. He's a phenomenal wide receiver. He's reliable. He really is. Our running game this year, and we're not really used to it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, Andy's a passing guy. But let's face the fact, for decades, you know, I want to say at least 20 years now, we've been more known for our running game. We've always had one of the better running backs in the NFL than we have passing, especially since Trent Green left. I will say when Trent Green was here, you know, it was kind of 50-50 on the running. We had Priest Holmes and stuff like that, but for reality, you know, we've always been more of the running game. You know, we've had great running backs. And our running game was just not there this year for the most part. I will say, again, kind of like our defense, towards the end, in the last few games, our running game has kind of stepped up a lot more. But for the most part, our running game has been horrible this year. So, you know, hopefully we can fix that. But then again, you know, like I said, our defense has stepped up. And that's how you win a Super Bowl. It's a team effort, unlike, like I said, New England fans. They're the only team out there for some reason that really thinks that Tom Brady plays the entire game by himself, but no help. Oh, except when Gronk played, which I never understood that. You know, you guys idolized a drunk who hardly ever played the game because supposedly he was injured, but yeah, was always down in Mexico partying up. And then even if he didn't play in the Super Bowl, still went to the parade and acted like he won the Super Bowl for you guys. You know, just saying. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to rub it in all y'all's face. I finally get to say it. We are in the Super Bowl, even if we don't win it. We are in the Super Bowl, and I feel so good to say that. I'm so excited. Luckily, I have the day off. But yeah, I just kind of want to explain why this video would be a little weird, because you'd be like, hey, it's Tuesday. That's old news, dog. And like I said, I have respect for Fifi. You know, he's still my buddy, and Sheriff's still my buddy, and the Cat's Pajama's still my buddy. But you know, I want to respect Phoenix and not post a farming video the same day he posts his, especially due to the fact he's done it longer. And, you know, let's face it, people want to watch his stuff over mine, which I hope so. And again, by the way, please watch this freaking Phoenix Moments. And for those that don't know, Phoenix Moments are on Monday, not Friday. I don't know what was up with that. But, yeah. I hope y'all watch it, because I'm getting tired of people like, oh, this. Like, did you watch this video? No. It's like, well, there's your problem. That is literally your problem. Let's see. Well, that should last for quite a while. Pour some tires in me. Damn, it must have been really empty over there. Oh, we was. Alright guys, what that's going to do for this video. Like I said, I just had to get that off my chest. It's a little bit of bragging rights, because I got so tired of hearing Phoenix and Sheriff and Cat's Pajamas talking about how the Chiefs would never make it to the Super Bowl. And Patty Mahomes is a horrible quarterback, and the Chiefs are a horrible team. And like I said, I know I'm going to hear like, well, no, that's what you said. I said, no. I said our defense was horrible, which at the point in time when I said that, they were horrible. I give them credit, they stepped it up. But yeah, I wanted to make that video, and congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, my team, Tomahawk Chop, the Sea of Red. Go Chiefs, Chiefs Kingdom, baby. And yeah, but that's going to do it for this video. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know anytime I post a video or go live with the live stream, make sure to build something next to my subscribe button. I'll notify you when I do either one. As well as going to my Facebook page, Outcast Posse's Facebook page, which links to those are in the description below. As well as everybody's YouTube channel, everybody's Twitch channel. So make sure you check everybody else out. They're always posting badass shit. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace!